Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be doing like a simple tips and tricks for Murder Mystery 2. I've been playing Murder Mystery 2 for a good while. I can't say that I've played Murder Mystery 1 before, but I have played Murder Mystery 2 for a good while. So I'm gonna be doing tips and tricks for every role. Just now I had got murder, so we're gonna start with that one first. A good tip, like just in general, make sure that you get 40 coins before you start killing anybody, because not only is it gonna help you if you need to like save up to buy something, or if you're like looking to get like certain things, but another thing
Who
is
is the murderer?
if you're not like,
Somebody tell me now.
wait, let's mute these people.
We're not even a share, so don't think I'm gonna shoot you.
Anyway, but once you get a good amount of coins, you can start killing people, like I'm doing right now, if they would actually let me kill them. Another good tip is to predict movement. Like a lot of people will jump when they see that you're, like once they see that you're gonna try to throw. Look, I just died, but it's fine. Trying to explain it to you guys instead of actually seriously playing. So especially when you're like, I don't know, just like in general, for every role, I think your best bet is to have bigger maps, because if you're murderer, that means more spots that you could hide players that you killed. Well, not really hide players that you killed. There's more players that are like in one small area and you could kill them and nobody will notice. But it's better for sheriff too, because you have a lot of space to move around and make sure that the murder doesn't kill you. And it's great for innocent too, because of course you could hide. Okay, so we have innocent, so I'm gonna start with the innocent tips. Okay, so tip number 1 for innocent is honestly,
someone except my friend
like some people. Oh, frickle! See, that's the murderer. In this game, a good idea, especially for this map, is to hide until the sheriff is killed. But also, as an innocent, you're going to want to stay close to the sheriff. So I'm going to stay here for a little while and hide until a good amount of people get killed. And it's like a couple people, the sheriff, and the murderer. And then what you're going to want to do after that, look, the murderer just started killing. I could have got killed if I stayed out there, but we're going to stay out here. And we're going to, what is it? Oh, look. Pick up the gun. And then another thing is, okay, so for hero wins especially, just stay like still. Find out who the murderer is. Okay, so another tip is to not use shift lock when you're shooting. It's good for like movement and stuff, but if you're actually trying to like shoot and kill the murderer, you don't want to do that. Like, you don't want to have shift lock on when you're trying to actively like shoot somebody or knife somebody. Look, like, see, and now I have a win, because all you have to do, shift lock is probably like one of those things that you really don't want to use, because not only does it like kind of like limit where you could like move your mouse and stuff, and it's harder for you to just like peek around a corner and boom, like let's say the murder's right here. If they're right here, right, all I have to do, wait for it, go out, move my crosshair, shoot, and then they're dead. But it's harder to do that when you're on this, because you have to move out and then look all the way back there, and then you can't see like forward because you're looking here so that you could shoot. So that's a good tip for when you're sheriff or you're trying to get hero wins. Look, I'm innocent again, bro. It's fine. We're gonna continue on some innocent tips. So, for smaller maps like this, try to like just stay in the areas where the killings usually don't happen. Like, especially for things like military base. Like, of course, you know, on military base, everybody's gonna get killed outside, most likely. So, because usually murderers are impatient and they just want to get as many kills as possible, which is reasonable because that's how you win as murder. Get out all the kills and then you kill everybody. So, what you're gonna want to do when you're innocent, just stay away from the main area that people get killed. Like the hallway in that map, the hallway is like the main area where everybody gets killed. That's like the main area where everybody would get killed usually. So you're gonna want to vote for bigger maps always, like factory, military base. Hospital isn't bad, but it's not very like if you have another option, then hospital isn't very good. But that's about it for innocent tips. So, like I said, just I'm gonna stay away from here. I'm gonna hide for a little while until the murderer decides to start killing. And honestly, they might start killing like soon. A good tip, if you're gonna get something, get the sit emote. Save up your coins, like I was saying when you're murderer. Always like don't kill until you get 40 kills. I mean, don't kill until you get 40 coins. And yeah, this is one of the main things that you're gonna want to start saving up for, the sit emote. If you don't want to buy the sit emote, look, I have it, but you could just type /e sit2, and then it will say that you don't own the emote, but it will still do it. So you should be able to just sit, and then it like right here. I'm using the zombie thing, so it doesn't really show my head, but if I was the full height, then I would be like up a little bit, like right here, I think. And they would be able to see me. So I could just sit, and now I'm like completely covered. Okay, so also when you're innocent, check what the effect it is that people are getting when they die. Because then you could see, okay, who has this effect? Okay, so now we're gonna get these. Oh, frickle. Okay, so we found the murder. A good tip for when you're innocent is just try to juke as much as you can. You're gonna want to try to avoid the murder as much as possible, but there is gonna be times when you see them and you have a direct encounter with them, and you just have to like move and maneuver your way out of that situation. So how I usually go about it is just like, see, dodging the throw knives is kind of hard, but you could just go on the opposite side of the knife, and look, as I was saying, okay, and then I die while I'm trying to explain it, but you get the point. Usually, I think it's in your right hand, the knife. I don't remember which one it is, but the knife, it's gonna be in your right hand. And what is it? They have to basically how the murder mystery hitbox work.
Work. You send me heavy work.
Basically, how the murder mystery hitboxes work, they have the player model, right? And then once the knife touches any part of this, any part of your body, then it will of course kill you or take damage. Depending on what game you are in, it's gonna either kill you or it's gonna take damage off of you. So what you're gonna want to do, since the knife, it's its own object, right? They're holding out the knife and it's on the right side, I think it should be. You're gonna always try your complete best. Okay, and I keep on getting instant. You're gonna want to keep on trying your best to
Like, do a murder. Oh.
you're gonna want to try your best to stay on the other side. Like, if somebody's running at me right here, of course their right hand is right here, but to me that is right there. So you're gonna want to, like, you're running backwards and then you shift lock and go away from them. Stay away from the knife side, basically. All the time. Don't ever go on, like, this side of the knife unless they're turned the other way. But most likely they're not going to be. Okay, let's see. Okay, and then I get killed. It's okay. So, basically, that was the main points of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. I also stream on Twitch. If you would like to see more of this kind of content, you should go check out my Twitch where I go live.
I don't know.
I try to go live almost every day.
Well, I'm not sure.
So yeah, go
Girl,
check it
shut
out.
up.
Okay, bye.